United Kingdom. Still a global power or just a memory? The United Kingdom once controlled almost 1/4 of the world. From India to Africa, from the Middle East to the Caribbean, Britain was everywhere. But today, the big question is this. Is the UK still a real global power, or is it only living on its history? In this video, I will break down the United Kingdom's geopolitics in 2026. We will look at its military power, economy, alliances, rivals, and future. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about the United Kingdom, one of the most influential countries in modern history. Even after Brexit, even after economic problems, and even after political instability, the UK still plays a major role in global geopolitics. But why? Let's understand the UK's strengths and also its weaknesses. First, let's talk about the UK's biggest strength, which is its location. The UK has one of the most important geopolitical locations on Earth. It sits between Europe, the Atlantic Ocean, and North America. This makes Britain a natural bridge between the United States and Europe, not just in trade but also in military and intelligence cooperation. That is why the UK became a naval superpower in history. And today it remains one of the key players inside NATO. Even though it left the European Union, it still controls important access routes in the North Atlantic. Now let's talk about the UK's most powerful weapon, which is intelligence. Many people think geopolitics is only about tanks and missiles. But in reality, modern geopolitics is about information, surveillance, cyber warfare, and intelligence. And the UK is one of the strongest intelligence powers in the world. The UK is part of an intelligence alliance called Five Eyes. This alliance includes the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. This is one of the biggest reasons why the UK has influence far beyond its size. Now let's talk about military power. The UK military is not the biggest in the world, but it is highly trained, modern, and extremely strategic. The UK is also one of the few countries that has nuclear weapons, and its nuclear weapons are submarine-based, which makes them very hard to detect. The UK also has advanced fighter jets, elite special forces, and aircraft carriers. It actively supports NATO operations across Europe and beyond. So yes, the UK is still a serious military power. Not like the United States, but definitely in the top tier. Now, let's talk about the UK's biggest weakness, which is the economy. The UK is still a rich country, and London is still one of the world's biggest financial capitals. But after Brexit, the UK has faced trade problems, labor shortages, inflation pressure, and slow economic growth. And the cost of living crisis has hit many people very hard. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.